Hi, my name is Wendy, and this is the Shan Studios YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about bringing a little more intention and mindfulness into your vinyasa practice. I noticed that in class, a lot of beginners who start to find a lot of consistency and familiarity in their vinyasa practice begin to really check out when they're doing Sun Salutations. And when you're a total beginner, and you're learning lots of new things, Sun Salutations feel tiring, but once you start to get really familiar with the sequence, it starts to feel easier. Maybe it feels easier to kind of coast through that beginning part of practice. And when this starts to happen, really think about why you started the yoga practice. Was it just to add something else into the routine that felt kind of mindless, just going through the motions, do it just so it's done? Or is it to bring a little more intention, vitality, and mindfulness in the relationship with your body and how it moves? So today we're going to be talking about 3 ways you can modify the practice to bring a little more of that intention, a little bit more of that purpose back into your Sun Salutations. So the first posture we're going to explore is the half lift that happens near the beginning of and near the end of Sun Salutations. And this posture is really great for feeling that extension to the spine and the straight through the back. But I see a lot of students begin to use this posture just to kind of hang out or even glaze over this part of the Sun Salutation altogether. So I will demonstrate what that looks like. So after stepping through from your downward facing dog, you can have the hands on the mat or the hands on the shins. I see a lot of the shoulders shrugging up, the spine is rounding, and the body weight only being supported by the hands on the shins. So to bring a little more energy into this posture, you can squeeze through the mid-back, tilt the tailbone slightly up, reach the collarbones forward, and if you like, you can look slightly to the front as well. So hands on shins or the hands on the mat. And by doing this, you can make that half lift feel more active and less like a pit stop. The next thing we're going to explore is the step through from downward facing dog into warrior one in the Sun Salutation B. At this point in the practice, maybe you're feeling a little bit tired and you just want to think about getting your foot from point A to point B. But if you don't bring some intention into this transition, you're missing out on all the benefits that it can have. And I will demonstrate that here. So a lot of the time I see this, using a lot of momentum to swing the foot and stomp really hard between the hands. And then there needs to be a lot of adjusting before you can find your warrior one. Instead, we can recruit more muscles to get this transition a little smoother and a little more connected. So you're going to lift the leg to whatever degree you'd like, bring the knee into the belly, strong push through the arms. You're going to feel the ribcage squeeze in to engage the core. As you shift forwards, you're pushing into the hands to make space for the foot, and then you can choose where to place your foot between the hands. And from here, the transition into warrior one is that much smoother. And then you can also recruit a lot of the core, the chest, and the arm muscles that you would have been missing out on otherwise. The next thing we're going to explore is Cobra Pose, which is in Sun Salutation A. And this is a back bending posture, which is really ironic that I see a lot of students not using their back muscles at all and missing out on all those benefits. And I will demonstrate that here. So you start with the knees, chest, and chin transition, hugging the elbows close. And then I see a lot of this. The hips plop down, the arms push, and the triceps are being used, and some of the chest is being used, but none of the back. So instead, using the knees, chest, and chin transition to feel a pulling sensation through the shoulders and through the back. Instead of thinking about pushing back, think about dragging the wrists back, shoulders sliding down so the chest reaches forwards instead of up. prioritizing that forward motion of the chest so that you can squeeze more into the mid-back, feel more of a lift through the upper back, and you can either look slightly downwards or you can look up if that feels good for the head and the neck. And in this way, you can actually get a little more back engagement in this back bending posture. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope the tips today were helpful. If you give any of them a try, please let me know how that goes in the comment section down below. If you like content like this, please give us a like and a subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!